The success of the restaurant brought a newfound sense of security to the family. They were no longer living paycheck to paycheck, and the farm was finally turning a profit. Emily felt proud of what they had accomplished, but she also knew that they couldn't rest on their laurels. They had to keep working hard to keep the restaurant running smoothly and to keep the farm thriving. One morning, Emily woke up to find her father sitting at the kitchen table with a serious expression on his face. "What's wrong, Dad?" she asked, pouring herself a cup of coffee. "I got a call from the bank yesterday," he said, his voice low. "Our loan is due soon and we don't have the money to pay it off." Emily felt a knot form in her stomach. They had worked so hard to get to where they were, and now it seemed like they were back to square one. "What are we going to do?" she asked, trying to keep the panic out of her voice. Her father leaned back in his chair and rubbed his chin. "I don't know," he admitted. "We could try to get another loan, but with our credit history, it's going to be hard. And even if we do, we'll just be in debt again." Emily thought for a moment before an idea popped into her head. "What if we launched a crowdfunding campaign?" she suggested. "We could tell our story, show people what we've accomplished, and ask for their help. Maybe they would be willing to invest in our farm and our restaurant." Her father looked at her skeptically. "Do you really think that would work?" "It's worth a try, isn't it?" Emily countered. Her father sighed, but he knew that Emily was right. They had nothing to lose. So they spent the next few weeks putting together a video and a pitch for their crowdfunding campaign. They told their story, showed pictures of the farm and the restaurant, and explained why they needed the money. The response was overwhelming. People from all over the country donated money, and the campaign went viral. Emily and her father were amazed at the outpouring of support they received. They had never felt so grateful in their lives. With the money they raised, they were able to pay off their loan and invest in the farm and the restaurant. They bought new equipment, expanded their menu, and even hired a few more employees. The farm-to-table restaurant became even more popular, and the farm began to grow even more crops. As Emily stood in the middle of the farm, watching the sunset, she felt a sense of peace. They had come so far, and it had all started with a dream. They had faced countless obstacles, but they had never given up. And because of that, they were thriving. The future was still uncertain, but Emily knew that as long as they kept working hard and supporting each other, they could face anything that came their way.